they bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Trojans will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. The 25. Offense operating from the pistol. First play looking to throw it. Dump off caught by the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Oh, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the catch. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing. This offense.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's ETN. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass not complete.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there with the defense for no gain. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Who's in the clear? He'll have out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I think says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Huskers. A great catch and run for 6. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Chris.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll run the option.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go on the keeper.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
2nd down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Look out, room to run here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Hunt over the middle. It's Durham. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. 1st down, move the sticks.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. try the option play here. Fights off a defender.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The ball is caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. The quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Lindsey. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Nebraska. Too much speed for the defense.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. The USC offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. 4th down. The offense will go for it. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And now from the pistol formation. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Huskers.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. And doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. He's got the first and still going. Here he goes. At the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Trojans.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Ball handed off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble to his left. The tight end has got it. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking for some space. It's Lindsey. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Running with purpose. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down. We're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
We'll try to run it with the option. Powering through. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
Grab by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 7th play of the drive coming up. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Here's the option play. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. They'll run the option. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense cannot be stopped.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Makes their way on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. A completion makes it 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Huskers line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. Extra point try coming now.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
USC 21.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
USC offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gets past the 35. Gets into space at the 50. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up 1st down yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the run, it's Lindsey. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound, defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Cornhuskers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol.
Get set, get set.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Grab behind the line, it's Leonard. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He was brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter.
USC 28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Touchdown, Trojans. They connect for 6.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's Lindsey. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Huskers looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his target. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Keeping it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Huskers are in the red zone.
Let's go.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They will try to add to the lead now to the PAT.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On the ground, it's Cobb. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, USC.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown trot last time they had it. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Now it's second down here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
That's an important first down on that running play. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he finally goes down, but that pick sets up the offense near midfield.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
They're going to run it. He finds some space. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed.